Derry McCash for this game, and a good crowd has gathered for a much anticipated encounter. These two sides are very familiar with each other after playing each other 3 times last year, with Armagh coming out on top in all 3 games. In fact, they faced off against each other in last year's opening game in Omagh, in a game which Armagh edged just by courtesy of a 1-point victory, 3-11 to 3-10, courtesy of a very late Amy Mackin goal. So while Tyrone show a lot of changes to their squad from that game, with just 6 of the personnel who started last year lining out today, Armagh, on the other hand, show a lot of consistency within their squad and have a very strong bench today, albeit just 8 of the team who played in the corresponding fixture last year are starting today. So let's have a look at the Armagh side that will take to the field here on the wonderful lush surface here at Wolftones, Derry McCash. It's Anna Carr, the experienced goalkeeper, will wear the number 1 jersey. Sarah Marley, one of the 3 Marley sisters in the Armagh side, wears number 2. Clodagh McCambridge is the full back, and what a full back she is. And Grace Ferguson occupies the number 4 jersey. Half back line is Tierna Grimes from Clonairon. Laura McConville from Crossmaglen wears 6, and Kate Toe from Clonairon wears the 7 jersey. Middle of the field is the second of the Marley sisters, that's Neve, and she's partnered in the middle of the field by another girl who is a sister on the team, that's Blochin Mackin from the Shane O'Neill's club. Half forward line, the last of the 3 Marley sisters, that's Catherine Marley from Lissummon. Number 11 is Finola McKenna from Armagh Harps, and then Eve Lafferty from Ballyhagan. Captain of the side, and of course the All-Star and Player of the Year in 2020, that's Amy Mackin from the Shane O'Neill's club, wearing 13. Neve Reel from Silverbridge wears 14. And a girl making her debut here today, the only debutant on the Armagh side, that's Grania Boylan from the Killeavy club. I mentioned the strong bench that this team has, and you look through it and you see the likes of Kelly Mallon, the captain of the side. However, Amy will captain as she's playing today. You have Shauna Gray, then you have Aoife Lennon returning to the squad, Alex Clark from Crossmaglen, and of course Caroline O'Hanlon in her 21st season, starting her 21st season for the Armagh girls team. As for the Tyrone team, well, they come here today a much changed side, as I said, from last year. In goals is a girl making, well, what you would call her second debut, but it's a long number of years since Sinead McVeigh made her first start for Tyrone. But she's back between the posts today, coming from the Moortown club, of course, who were the junior champions in Tyrone this year. Jane Lyons from the Bear Red Knights club wears the number 2 jersey. Kiva McGee, 20-year-old from Moy, making her debut today. And of course Katie Murphy wearing number 4, is only 19 years of age, and she also makes her debut today. So a young and inexperienced full back line. The 3 Emmas occupy the half back line. Emma Brennan from Trillick, Emma Haggerty from Donegal, the vice captain of the side, and Emma Mulgrew from Killishall. Middle of the field, wearing number 8 is Neve Hughes from Dungannon, and Avian McHugh wears the number 9 jersey, and Avian is from Ahiyarn. Half forward line then is Dervla Goller from Trillick, Emma Jane Gervin from Dungannon, and Lucy McAlary will wear the number 12 jersey. The full forward line then is Grania Rafferty from Killishall, Neve O'Neill from the Sperno club, who is the captain of the side this year, and the number 15 jersey is occupied by Nicola Rafferty from the Eden Dark club. A lot of new players in the Tyrone squad this year. Sarah Louise Franey from Barra, Neve McElduff, Kathleen Rafferty, Colleen McCann, Nicole Murphy, Lauren Rush, Maura Kirk, Ailish Keenan, all on the bench and all making their first appearance in a Tyrone shirt today. Well, we're just ready, and we will now pause for our anthem, Aron Navean. A wonderful rendition of our own Nevian, much appreciated by the large crowd here assembled in this nice, snug and compact stand that we have here in Derry McCash. Our referee in the middle of the field is Gavin Finnegan, and Gavin is from the Armagh club in County of Down. Our linespersons today, well, it's a unique pairing. It's a husband and wife pairing. Easy known, it's Valentine's weekend when we have the husband and wife out doing the sidelines here in Derry McCash. That is Rosie McMahon and Damien McMahon, both from the Silverbridge Club in Armagh. So we're all set to go. Conditions here are perfect. We had a lot of rain overnight and this morning, but that rain has blown by. The surface here on this ground is immaculate. This ground is looking resplendent here today. Slight crossfield breeze, as you'll see from the flags over on the far side, but not a breeze that will impact on this game whatsoever, one would think. So both sides, as I say, Tyrone very much in transition. A lot of players not playing from last year. Tory McLaughlin, the captain, not involved. So Niamh O'Neill takes on the captain's armband. And then the likes of Solana McCarroll, Joanne Barrett, Chloe McCaffrey, all missing today due to injury. So a tough ask, I would suggest, coming up here for the Tyrone girls this afternoon against what looks like a very experienced Armagh team. So just getting their markings sorted out. Of course, the management team for Armagh is Ronan Murphy and Shane McCormick. And for the Tyrone team, it's Kevin McChrystal from the Carrickmore Club and Paddy Mullen from Barra Red Knights Club. Paddy, the new trainer of the Tyrone senior ladies this year. Just waiting on our referee to get the action underway. And we are underway here in Derry McCash for this game. Ball being tussled for on the ground there, picked up by Finola McKenna from the Armagh Harps Club. Feeds the ball inside, well gathered and picked up there and laid off there to the full forward. That's Niamh Reel from Silverbridge. Reel lays it back out there to Blahim Mackin. Mackin looks at the post, threads a good ball inside. Well picked up. Oh, this is a goal opportunity, but it should be a goal. It has trickled into the back of the net. It's a goal for Aoife McCoy, a late replacement on the team. But after 34 seconds, Aoife McCoy was in acres of ground inside. And McCoy, the experienced McCoy, does not miss goal chances like that there. She threaded the ball to the back of the net. A late replacement on the team here in Derry McCash. The ball is fed in again. And this looks like a second goal. 2 goals in the space of a minute. What a start for the girls from Armagh. That time it was Catherine Marley who was on the end of the move. Not the best kick out in the world. Marley was in the right place at the right time. Ball into the back of the net. A dream start. 1 minute played, and it's 2 goals to no score in favour of Armagh. Well, Tyrone need to clear their heads. They need to get their hand on ball, and that's what they have done there through Aoife McHugh. McHugh gives it over to Dervla Gallagher. Gallagher from Thrillick gives it back inside there to Nicola Rafferty. Rafferty feeds a good ball inside to back to McHugh. McHugh powering through, looking for the free. Comes back out to Grania Rafferty. Rafferty feeds it in, but well defended on that occasion by Blahim Mackin. But the referee was playing an advantage there. That's Gavin Finnegan. Our referee was playing an advantage, and the advantage did not accrue. So he brings the ball back for this free, which will be taken by Niamh O'Neill, the captain of the Tyrone side. Real sharpshooter is Niamh O'Neill. Prolific score getter for Tyrone. Kicks this one left footed. The umpires consult. They like the look of that. So too does Niamh O'Neill. So that one goes over the bar. A ripple of applause greets a shocked Tyrone crowd here after that goal, or 2 goal strike from the Armagh girls. 2 minutes played. 2 goals to a point. Armagh in possession. Good block on that occasion there by Grania Rafferty, but Armagh go and pick up the ball, and that looks like a heavy challenge there from Grania Rafferty on Niamh Marley. Thankfully, Marley is back on her feet and she's fit to resume. Speaking to the sideline official, Grania Rafferty from the Kalisha Club, explaining her side of the story. but it's only one man's story. That will be a yellow card. Yeah. So Grania Rafferty picks up a yellow, and she will be in the sin bin for 10 minutes. So a horrible start to this game for the Tyrone girls. They have conceded 2 goals, and now they're down to 14 players for a 10-minute period, as Grania Rafferty has been sent to the sin bin. Finola McKenna gives it back there to Sarah Marley, but going well and picking up the ball there was Niamh O'Neill, and coming forward now is Niamh Hughes. Hughes twists and turns, has width here on this side of the field, provided by Avie McHugh. Well established players, Avie McHugh on this Tyrone side. Crossfield ball, Armagh get everybody bar 3 players behind the ball. Avie McHugh now forced to go lateral, back to Emma Jane Gervin, the Arua Dungannon player, 45 metres out from the post. Lateral play as Tyrone of Armagh have so many players behind the ball. Back to Niamh O'Neill. O'Neill to Emma Jane Gervin. Over the lines it goes again. Through the hands. Emma Brennan involved. This time there's a foul by Blochy Mackin. So the referee awards the free. But it's going to be very hard to penetrate this Orchard ladies' defence, because they've every player bar 3 back behind the ball. So Tyrone have to recycle, feed the ball back to their centre half back. That's Emma Hegarty. Hegarty finally trying to punch a hole. Good ball inside there to Niamh O'Neill. O'Neill needs support, has to come back out again. Ball fed back out the centre half back. That's Emma Hegarty. Hegarty does well. Still Hegarty powering forward. Needs support as the tackles go in again. That time it was a legal tackle from Lauren McConville. So the referee awards the free, and Niamh O'Neill, I would think, will be the girl who will pick up the ball. It'll suit the left-footed kicker on this right-hand side. The linesperson there, Rosie McMahon from the Silver Bridge Club, is advising where Niamh to kick the ball from. Scored a point so far in this game. Of course, member of that team, Tyrone team that won the Intermediate All-Ireland title in 2018. Kicks it left-footed, looks good from Niamh O'Neill. That's a super score from Niamh O'Neill. She is a very, very talented player. That was a difficult kick, but O'Neill, well, she didn't make it look difficult at all. Super score from Niamh O'Neill. 2 points for Niamh and 2 points for Tyrone. 2 goals for the Orchard girls. 6 minutes played here in Derry McCash. Armagh in possession of the football with Blochy Mackin over the far side of the field. Mackin looks up, delivers it long, looking there for Niamh Reel. Reel close to the sideline, being faced up there by Katie Murphy. Close to the end line as well. Reel does well. Reel slips it inside now, looking for Niamh Marley. The referee seen a tug on the jersey there. So, has to be said, Gavin Finnegan is missing nothing out there. Seen a tug on the jersey, and therefore the free will go the way of the Armagh girls, and it'll be Amy Mackin, I would suggest, that'll be taking this kick. So with 2 sharpshooters on the team, Amy Mackin and Niamh O'Neill are on the pitch, I should say. That's a fine effort, but it's gone to the left-hand side and gone wide. First wide of the game for the Armagh girls. Sinead McVeigh from Moortown looking to take the kick quickly. Does well, gets it out to Kiva McGee. McGee, the 20-year-old from the Moy, making her debut here. Ball fed out now to another Moy girl. That's Lucy McAlary. Broke her collarbone last year in the relegation playoff. This is a better movement, a little bit more space for Niamh O'Neill to operate in, but Tyrone full, plenty of players now behind the back. The runner off the shoulders, Niamh Hughes. Hughes does well. Still Hughes going. That's super from Hughes. Can she finish? The answer is yes. It's an excellent point from Niamh Hughes, and it's an excellent return from the Tyrone girls after conceding those 2 goals in the opening minute of the game. They've responded really well. They've hit 2 points of their own, all coming from the Niamh O'Neill and Niamh Hughes. As the kick out is taken quickly there. 7.5 minutes played. 2 goals to 3 points. Ball fed forward. Breaks through, picked up there by Fionnuala McKenna from the Armagh Harps. Off the shoulder there is Tarina Grimes. Grimes still going forward. Grimes lays it off. Good ball. Back inside again. Oh, that looked like a push in the back. Yeah, push in the back there. Katie Murphy and that will be a penalty, I would think. It was a terrific move, and the ball is fed through there looking for Niamh Reel, but Katie Murphy with the hand on the back of Niamh Reel, and that means that the referee had no alternative but to spread his arms wide and award a penalty. So it could well be that the first 3 scores that Armagh get in this game are all goals, and well, you wouldn't not back against Amy Mackin, it has to be said. She places the ball on the spot. In goals is Sinead McVeigh. So Mackin versus McVeigh. Here comes Mackin, left-footed. Oh, brilliant penalty! Absolutely brilliant penalty. I think if you had 2 goalkeepers in there, I don't think they would have saved that one. That's a super score from Amy Mackin. Brilliant penalty. So 3 goals. That's 9 points to 3, and Amy Mackin gets her name on the scoreboard. Ball kicked out again. Well fielded there in the middle of the field by her sister. That's Blocking Mackin. And Blocking goes to ground. So there'll be a little break in play here. Blocking receives some attention. But what a start we've had to this game. Aoife McCoy, Catherine Marley, and there a moment ago Amy Mackin with 3 goals for the girls from Armagh. Whereas Tyrone, well, they've relied on 2 frees from Niamh O'Neill, and then a super point from Niamh Hughes to leave it 9-3. Finola McKenna, ball in hand, strikes a good ball into space. That space has been filled by Amy Mackin. Mackin comes out, gathers it, takes on her marker right away. That's Jane Lyons. Still Mackin, this time with the right foot. That's a brilliant score from Amy Mackin. Well, there's not much that this young girl cannot do with a size 5 Gaelic football, and she showed all her skills there, coming out, picking up the ball, coming on to her less favoured foot, her right foot, and popping the ball over the bar to leave it 10 points to 3 after 10 minutes played here in Derry McCash. Ball out in the middle of the field. Going up and fetching it there was Evie McHugh. McHugh was fouled, and the free will go the way of Tyrone. Shell shocked by this start with Niamh Hughes in possession. Hughes. This is an inexperienced Tyrone team, it has to be said. They need to just try and stay in the game. Ball coming out of defence. Jane Lyons feeds the ball forward. Picked up there by Dervla Gallagher. Gallagher from the Trillick club. Bounced the ball on 2 occasions. As I said, Gavin Finnegan is missing nothing here. Ball fed down. Taken quickly there. Picked up by the goal scorer. That's Aoife McCoy. McCoy threads the ball into space, looking for the hard-working Niamh Reel. Reel does well. Oh, great ball inside to Sarah Marley. Marley across the goal. Surely not another goal. Well defended on that occasion by the wing half back. It was Emma Mulgrew who got in and cleared her lines. Done really well. Reading that ball is Laura McConville. McConville, she played in this game last year. She was lined out as a forward, but she's found her slot at centre half back on this Tyrone or on this Armagh side as McKenna feeds it inside. Still McKenna. Did she carry too long? Yeah, referee judges that Fionnuala McKenna carried it too long, but every time that this Armagh team go forward, they look as if there's scores and they look as if there's goals in the side, which is a very worrying factor for the Tyrone girls. They trail 10 points to 3. Ball fed forward there. Well picked up there on that occasion by Grace Ferguson from the Ballyhagan club. Of course, a niece of the great Paul McGrain. Lays it back there now to Niamh Marley. Marley from distance. Is that the second wide of the game? It is. The second wide for the Armagh girls. Tyrone yet to register a wide. They've scored 3 points. So 3-1 to 3. 12.5 minutes played. Long booming kick out from Sinead McVeigh, loads of distance, ball breaks, but it breaks favourably for the Armagh girls, and Grace Ferguson picking up that break ball again, gives it off to Blaheen Mackin. Mackin looks up, solos forward, great run from Blaheen Mackin, pace, power, strength, poise, can she finish? Here she goes, Mackin, oh great save, wonderful save by Sinead McVeigh, but what a run from Blaheen Mackin, super run. She chinked her way through, showed pace and power. but then McVeigh was in the right place, stood up strong, got her arm out and defended her goal really, really well. And what an important save that may turn out to be as the ball is fed forward by Niamh Hughes. Hughes threads it forward there, looking for the corner forward. Well held by Nicola Rafferty. Rafferty inside, good ball. Opportunity for a goal from Aimee McHugh. McHugh! She's put it wide. Aimee McHugh has put the goal chance wide. It was a brilliant move. Super bit of link play. The ball is fed through to Aimee McHugh, the Aheyarn girl. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, but she pulled her shot to the left-hand side and put it wide. Ball fed out there to Clodagh McCambridge. Gets it back to her keeper. Her goalkeeper, of course, is Anna Carr from the Carrick-Cruppen Club. Carr clears her lines. Feeds it forward, picked up by Kate Toe from Clonerne. Toe looks up, jinks the ball forward. Not the best ball in the world. Favours the defender. The defender does well. That is, of course, Emma Brennan. Brennan lays it forward. Through the hands it goes to Niamh Hughes. Hughes, 65 metres out for her own goal. Looks up. Bit of space now for Niamh O'Neill to operate in. This is a great battle between Niamh O'Neill and Clodagh McCambridge. Referee judges that there's a foul there, so the free will go the way. And coming back onto the pitch is Grania Rafferty. So Rafferty has done her 10 minutes in the sin bin, and she's back on. So Tyrone are restored to the full complement of 15 players, but the trail here by 7 points, 10 points to 3. Armagh in possession of the football. Ball well defended on that occasion by Katie Murphy. She's had a tough opening 10 minutes or so, but she done particularly well on that occasion. The young Trillick player making her debut. Still Tyrone go forward with Dervla Gallagher. Good ball into space. Well picked up on this occasion by the returning Grania Rafferty. Rafferty from Killishall lays it back this time. Picked up by Nicola Rafferty. Nicola Rafferty and Niamh O'Neill fancied her chances there, but O'Neill, well, she tried a crossfield ball to Lucy McAlary, but it didn't work out. And Tyrone have an unforced turnover. The ball fed now down towards Amy Mackin. Jane Lyons facing her up there. Great battle here between Lyons and Amy Mackin. Mackin strong, winning the free. Referee allows it to be taken quickly, but there's too much on that by the looks of things from Amy Mackin. It's, well, no, the umpire says play can continue. It was the hard work and Niamh Reel done really, really well. Back inside now to Aoife McCoy. McCoy steadies down, looks at the post, but it's gone to the right-hand side and gone wide. Third wide of the game for Armagh. And of course, they missed a great goal chance a few moments ago, courtesy of that excellent save from Sinead McVeigh. So we've played 16 minutes here in this opening half, and we're pausing for a water break. Water breaks, of course, still applicable in ladies football until the start of May, when that rule will change. The men's game, of course, they have been done away with at this stage. So 16 minutes played in the first half. A dream start from Armagh. 2 goals in the opening minute. Aoife McCoy and Catherine Marley. Then 3 excellent points, it has to be said, from Tyrone to steady the ship. Courtesy of 2 points from Niamh O'Neill from 2 frees. And Niamh Hughes with the 3rd point. Of course, in the 3rd minute of the game, Grania Rafferty picked up a yellow card and she was sent to the sin bin. So that left things doubly difficult for the Tyrone girls. And then Amy Mackin with that penalty goal, and then Mackin again with a wonderful point from play with her right foot. Means that it's 3 goals in 1 to 3 points as we played the water break. So both sides coming back on to the field. A few words there from Kevin McChrystal, the Tyrone manager, and of course on the opposite side, Ronan Murphy having his say as the play can restart. We'll put the clock back on. So 16 minutes played, less the water break. Ball through the hands again. This is better from Tyrone girls. Emma Jane Gervin. Ball fed forward in the hands now of Lucy McAlary. McAlary lays it back one more time to the hard-working Niamh Hughes. She started this game very brightly. Good ball. So, well, we've seen the idea, but it just didn't work out because The Armagh girls reacted first and they were able to clear their lines. The ball was intercepted on that occasion by Sarah Marley and then fed out to Niamh. Back to Fionnuala McKenna now. McKenna, good ball outside to Amy Mackin. Mackin only needs a yard of space. She got that yard of space ahead of Jane's Lyons, and Mackin pops it over the bar for her second point of the game. That can be added to the goal that she's also scored. She has 1-2 to her name after 17 minutes. That's a fine score. Yard of space, turned onto the left foot, popped it over the bar. 11 points to 3. And Armagh in possession of the football again with Clodagh McCambridge blocked down on this occasion. Tyrone looked to penalise that error. Dervla Goller, good ball, looking for Lucy McAlary. McAlary in a little bit of space to operate in. Still McAlary being faced up there by Sarah Marley. Lays it back this occasion to Grania Rafferty. Rafferty from distance. That's a fine effort from Grania Rafferty. What an effort from Grania Rafferty. Super score. The quality of the Tyrone scores has been absolutely excellent. I know 2 of them were frees, but they were difficult frees, and 2 excellent points from play from Niamh Hughes, and that one there from Grania Rafferty. Will give this Tyrone team some confidence as Armagh win the kick out and come forward again. Ball fed into space towards Niamh Reel. Reel faced up by Katie Murphy again. Reel jinks it back out. The girl in space is Tierna Grimes. Grimes feeds it over then to Niamh Marley. Marley gives it inside to Laura McConville. McConville back through the hands. It goes eventually. Goes back to Tierna Grimes. Grimes still going strong. Niamh Hughes working hard. Back to Aoife McCoy. McCoy from the Drummond Tea Club. Still McCoy. Get back to Niamh Marley. Can Marley finish from distance? No. The goalkeeper, Sinead McVeigh, watches that one all the way. Picks it up. And Tyrone through the hands. Do well. Get the ball out towards Emma Haggerty. Haggerty from Donegal, the vice captain of the team. Haggerty still going strong. Oh, great run from Haggerty. Of course, injured for most of last year, so Tyrone are glad to have her back. Back, of course, to the civil servant. That's Niamh O'Neill from Sperrino. Crossfield ball. Ball picked up there by, as I keep saying, the very hard-working, industrious Niamh Hughes. She's got a point to her name. Can she add another one? Goes to ground. Referee says that there's a foul on that, and therefore the free will go the way of the Tyrone girls. But Niamh Hughes is really driving this team forward. Scored a goal, of course, in the All-Ireland final victory in 2018. Another girl who played in 2018 is Niamh O'Neill. Kicks this one left-footed. Doesn't have the accuracy on this occasion. So Tyrone kicked their second wide of the game. 3-2 to 4 points. 11-4. So, referee advising the goalkeeper, Anna Carr, where to take the kick from. So, Armagh using the bunch tactic for the kick out. All standing in the middle and then spreading out. Oh, bounce goes over the heads there of Emma Haggerty, and in space there is Fionnuala McKenna. McKenna looks as if she's fouled as the clouds start to gather here in Derry McCash. The breeze starts to get up a little, favouring Tyrone, if anything, in this first half. As Fionnuala McKenna steadies down on the 45-metre line, elects to go safe, gives it over there towards Kate Toe. Toe from the Clonairon Club, just out the road, in possession of the football. Not the best ball in the world and easily intercepted on this occasion by Dervla Gallagher, but Gallagher gives it away, picked up there by Lauren McConville, daughter of the great Jim McConville. Gives it over now to Blahim Mackin. Mackin through the hands it goes, still Mackin. She's strong, she's powerful, she was through on goals once before. That time she didn't finish, this time she does finish. Wonderful effort from Blahim Mackin. Great power, great pace and great poise when she came in front of the goalkeeper this time. She blasted the ball to the back of the net. Blahim Mackin, 4 goals for Armagh in the opening 21 minutes. That brings their tally to 4 goals and 2 points. And Tyrone have hit the 4 points. And the Mackin girls, well, they've accounted for 2-2 of those scores that Armagh have registered in this first half. Foul down below us. Jane Lyons penalised there. Foul on Catherine Marley, one of the goal scorers. Ball fed down. Oh, great hands there from Marley. Back it goes to, or from Amy Mackin back to Marley. But, well, that was a wonderful piece of football there from Amy Mackin. She went to ground, gathered the ball, showed great hands, threw the ball back inside, and then the foul materialised. Super football. Referee wants to have a word with Jane Lyons, the Bear Red Knights player. Free will be taken by Finola McKenna, captain of the Armagh Harps side. Finola steadies down, comes round the corner at this one. Kicks it lovely. Beautiful effort from Finola McKenna. That's her first of the game, but it's a fine score. Very, very confident kick by McKenna. Means it's 4-3 to 4 points. 22 minutes played. Tyrone get the kick out away successfully on that occasion. Ball in the hands of Niamh Hughes. Hughes. Ball fed in long. Trying to get her hands on his Grania Rafferty. Scored a great point a moment ago. Armagh be wary of that. Good ball inside, but too tight on that occasion. And Grace Ferguson does well. Brave goes to ground. One of the Tyrone girls came out worse of that incident. But Grace Ferguson showed a lot of bravery there. Went to ground and got her hand in and her head in where maybe you wouldn't put your foot. But she came out with the football, and the Tyrone girl that was coming through picked up a knock. So 4-3 to 4 points. 19 points to 4. 15 points to 4, I should say, if I do my maths right. 11-point game. 23 minutes played in the first half. 4 goals from 4 different goal scorers. Aoife McCoy, Catherine Marley, Amy Mackin, and then Blochy Mackin with the last goal. Tough afternoon so far for the Tyrone girls. Of course, they played 10 minutes of this opening half with 14 men, following the sin binning of Grania Rafferty in the 3rd minute. Tyrone player receiving some attention up there. As I said, clouds gathering in. Conditions have been excellent here in this beautiful rural setting of Derry McCash for this Lidl National Football Ladies Division 2A game. Of course, also in this group are Monaghan and Cavan. They play each other today. And Tyrone or Armagh coming into this side or this game with the likes of Caroline O'Hanlon and Alex Clark and Aoife Lennon and Kelly Mallon, Shauna Gray, Avon Bellew, all top class players who will be looking for a place on the team as the year goes on. Of course, Caroline O'Hanlon playing in her 21st consecutive year for Armagh. What a record. Emma Jane Gervin was the girl who picked up that knock, and Emma Jane thankfully is okay as the rain now starts to fall. Blochy Mackin going strong through the middle again. Too much on that one from Blochy. Looking for her sister, but put too much on it. But Blochy Mackin has had a stormer of a game here in the first half. Everything that's been good about Armagh's performance has a lot of it has stemmed from the Shane O'Neill's girl. Of course, she has a goal to her name as well. Strong running again there from Niamh Hughes. Ball fed forward. Clodagh McCammage lets that one go. Picked up by Sarah Marley. Marley gets it down to her sister. Sister's Catherine. 3 Marley sisters on the Armagh side. Aoife McCoy lays it off there to Tierna Grimes. Back to Sarah Marley. Crossfield ball. Left Niamh Marley with plenty to do, but Marley does it. Does her business well. Ball fed forward now. Looking there for Laura McConville. McConville in possession of football. Did she carry too long? Referee says no. Well, yeah, she did. Carried it too long. So, referee Gavin Finnegan indicates where the kick is to be taken from. Coming out to take it is the goalkeeper, Sinead McVeigh from Moortown. McVeigh gives it out there to Hughes again. Excellent from Hughes. Jane Lyons this time being fouled. So Lyons, the cornerback, 26-year-old engineer, lays the ball back there to Emma Haggerty. Haggerty to Jane Lyons again. Lyons loves to bomb forward. Still in possession. Lyons still involved. The ball now in the hands of Avie McHugh. McHugh still going. The referee playing advantage here. And now will he bring it back? No, the advantage has accrued. So the ball is in the hands of Emma Jane Girvan. Girvan this time is fouled. And when Tyrone move the ball quickly, they are certainly an attractive side to watch. But when they slow it down and Armagh get players behind the ball, that's when the difficulties arise. But on that occasion, the ball was moved quickly. It resulted in a free, and Niamh O'Neill pops it over the bar for her third free of the game as Tyrone elect to make a substitute. Coming on down below is Colleen McCann, as Niamh O'Neill registers her third free to bring Tyrone's tally to 5. 28 minutes played. So Lucy McAlary makes her way off the field of play. McAlary replaced by Colleen McCann. Erica Kieran player making her debut here today as well. Good football again by Armagh. Ball in the hands of Niamh Marley to Blahin Mackin. Mackin feeds it inside. Well defended by Emma Haggerty on that occasion. Got back well. Gives it to Kiva McGee. McGee from the Moy. McGee solos the ball. Brings it into a little bit of traffic, but clears her lines at the right time. Gives it to Niamh Hughes. To Dervla Gallagher. Gallagher solos. Armagh now get so many players behind the ball. Still in possession is Emma Jane Girvan. Girvan to Lyons. Lyons spreads the play. First touch now for Colleen McCann. McCann from the Erica Club gives it back to Lyons from Berra, the close neighbours. Back it goes again to Emma Jane Girvan. Girvan forward it goes one more time to Colleen McCann through the hands. This is very good from Tyrone. Gallagher, the hand goes up there. It was a push in the back on Dervla Gallagher. The referee trying to play the advantage as best he can, but then bringing it back when the advantage doesn't accrue. So good refereeing on that occasion by Gavin Finnegan gives the opportunity for Niamh O'Neill to register another score. This will be her fourth if this one goes over the bar. It'll reduce the gap. 15-5 at the minute. O'Neill fires it left foot. O'Neill fires it over the bar. Excellent free taken from Niamh O'Neill, her fourth of the day. Means that it's 15 points to 6. 30 minutes played in the first half, so we'll have one more attack, I would suggest, and maybe a bit more because of the injury to Emma Jane Girvan, and then we'll have the short whistle for half time as the ball is in the hands of Niamh Marley. Marley to Blahin Mackin. Mackin loves to run through the centre. Mackin from distance, that's a little bit ambitious, I would suggest, but maybe our sister, or Siobhan Reel, can keep it in there, and or Niamh Reel, I should say. Reel went up for the ball, was fouled by Katie Murphy, and the free will go the way of Armagh and Amy Mackin. Mackin, who scored 1-2 in this first half. This should be 1-3. There's a clear foul on that occasion by Katie Murphy on Niamh Reel. So Amy Mackin will steady down. She's just 15 metres out from the post, slightly to the right, favour the left-footed kicker, steadies down, kicks it left-footed, kicks it over the bar. Excellent score again by Amy Mackin, and that brings her tally to a goal and 3. 1 from the penalty spot, 2 from frees, 1 from play, means it's 4-4. Is 16-6, 10-point game. Ball close to the sideline. Will it go over the sideline? It does indeed go over the sideline. Line ball to Tyrone. Taken quickly there by Emma Haggerty. Haggerty feeds it forward now, close to the sideline, but McCann will keep it in. Still, Colin McCann gives it to Niamh O'Neill. O'Neill, strong play, gives it back to McCann. Excellent from McCann. Can she finish with a score? Drops it short. Good hands by the goalkeeper, Hannah Carr. Shows all her experience and craft there. Came out, handled it very confidently, and sets Armagh on the road again with Grace Ferguson. She's had a terrific first half, as Catherine Marley is fouled on that occasion, and the free will go the way of the Orchard girls. Blahy Mackin, or Niamh Marley. Mackin gets it again. Still Mackin going strong. McCoy off the shoulders. A brilliant run by McCoy. Still McCoy. She got the first goal again. Can she get another one? She elects to go over the bar for a point. Aoife McCoy has got a goal and a point in this game. She got the first score of the game, and I would say she's got the first score of the half, and I'd say she's got the last score of the half as well, because I would say our referee will call for the ball. That he does. So it's been a terrific half of football. Plenty of scores, plenty of entertainment, but it has to be said, in front of goal, the Armagh girls are just very, very potent. Everything, or most chances that they have manufactured in this game have resulted in scores. The goals, of course, coming early from Aoife McCoy and Catherine Marley, then one from the penalty spot from Amy Mackin, and then that last goal of the half from Amy's sister Blahy, and that one came in the 21st minute of the half. And Tyrone have tried hard, they've played some good football, but they found this Armagh defence hard to penetrate, and they found their forward line hard to hold back. They've scored some good points through Niamh O'Neill, who has hit 4 of their 5 points. The other one coming from Niamh Hughes. So at half time here in Derry McCash, the home of the Wolf Tones, the scoreboard reads: Armagh have 4 goals and 5 points. Tyrone have 6 points. Don't go too far away. We'll be right back with full coverage of the second half. Welcome back here to the home of the Wolf Tones in Derrymacash for this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 2A encounter between Tyrone and Armagh. Well, at half time, the scoreboard looks pretty for the Armagh girls because they lead 4 goals and 5, which is a total of 17 to Tyrone's 6 points. So an 11-point gap at half time, as I see Niamh Coleman. Looks like Niamh's going to be coming on to the Armagh side. I see Laura McConville making her way off. So Laura McConville's one of the changes. And also, number 17 is on. We're trying to pick up any other changes. Of course, Aoife McCoy wearing 27 started the game for the Armagh girls. So we'll pick up any changes. I don't see any on the Tyrone team, but we'll keep an eye as the second half is about to get underway. Gavin Finnegan about to get the action started here. Just waiting on one last check with his umpires. I'm waiting for a few of the Armagh personnel to make their way round the perimeter of the fence, of the pitch I should say, to get this game underway. Ronan Murphy, the Armagh manager, back in his place, so too Kevin McChrystal. So Gavin Finnegan checks his watches. Rain, slight drizzle at this juncture. Girls keen to get the game underway, but Gavin in no rush. Eventually he throws it up and the game, the second half is underway. It's picked up by Niamh Hughes. She's been a real bright spark for this Tyrone team in the first half. Gets it down to Dervla Gallagher from Trillig. I see her dad, the great Iggy Gallagher, just over from me here in the commentary area. The ball fed in there. Well defended again. Well, Grace Ferguson, she's had a terrific game. Young girl from the Ballyhagan club. She's done really, really well. She's cut out so many Tyrone attacks as the ball is fed forward there now to Niamh Marley. Marley treads it into space. Niamh Reel, the hard-working Niamh Reel, out in front. Good tackle on this occasion. Dispossesses the football, but going back and picking it up again as Niamh Reel gets it to Mackin. Mackin comes across, lays it off to Fionnuala McKenna. McKenna on the edge of the D, thought about the shot, but has to recycle. Comes back out. Good ball over this near side of the field to Kate Toe. Back to McCoy. Back inside now to McKenna. McKenna, this is good football. Back to the shooter. The shooter lays it off. Oh, brilliant save. Brilliant save there from Sinead McVeigh. It was Amy Mackin to Niamh Reel. Reel sent in a terrific shot, but getting down to fist the ball away round from danger was Sinead McVeigh. An absolutely super save from McVeigh. She might have conceded 4 goals in this game, but she's made 2 wonderful saves, it has to be said, as Niamh Hughes now comes on the counter for the Tyrone girls. Still Hughes going, needs support, has it there in the shape of her midfielder Evie McHugh. McHugh being closed down. Did she hold it too long? Referee says no. Back it goes to Grania Rafferty. Rafferty going through the centre again. Still Rafferty. She might be diminutive in her figure, but she's doing really, really well. Was she fouled? She was. And Rafferty, not the biggest girl in the world, but she done really well. Jinked her way through a number of the Orchard girls in defence and popped the ball into space where she was fouled, and therefore Grania Rafferty has this opportunity to register first score of the second half for Tyrone. Rafferty kicked a point from play in the first half. Also was in the sin bin for 10 minutes. Now can she kick this one from the free? Steadies down, the Calician girl, looks at the post, kicks it over the bar. Second point of the game for Grania Rafferty. First point of the second half for the Red Hand girls. Reduces the gap to 10 points. 4-5 to 7. Ball kicked out, well won on that occasion. And Armagh come on the attack again. Over on the far side there. Sasha Byrne also on the Armagh team. Ball fed inside, back to Byrne it goes. Sasha Byrne still going, has a player inside, threads it in. Surely another goal chance. Well blocked on that occasion. Super block by Katie Murphy. Threw her body in the way, and that's Murphy in possession again. Gives it over to her other cornerback, that's Jane Lyons. But Emma Hegarty lost the flight of the ball, and therefore the ball went into the safe hands of Blahy Mackin, and Mackin was fouled. Takes the kick quickly. Mackin threads it over the far side of the field there towards Grania Boylan, I think, on the side as well. So a lot of changes on the Armagh side, which we just weren't notified at half time, but we'll try and pick those up as we go along. Armagh coming through, looking for another score. Ball popped over the bar. Another great score on that occasion. Bit of space opened up there, and Armagh punish. So 1 point apiece to the sides in the second half. As the ball is fed out, picked up there by the Tyrone girls. Over on the far side of the field is Grania Rafferty. Rafferty still in possession, needs support. Has it there from the substitute in the first half. That's McCann, but not the best ball in the world, and Armagh are able to turn it over and come forward. Drifting into space now is Amy Mackin, out far from our full forward line. Striding forward is Amy Mackin. Looks up, oh, good block by Dervla Gallagher on that occasion. Excellent block. And Tyrone come again. There in the shape of Avi McHugh. McHugh going through the middle. Good ball, flighted over, looking for Rafferty. Rafferty gathers it the second attempt, lays it back there to Emma Mulgrew, back to Rafferty. Rafferty gets the shot in, but this time it's gone to the left-hand side and gone wide. First wide of the second half. Coming from the Tyrone girls, Niamh Reel and Grania Rafferty, the 2 point scorers in the second half. Point each, 4-6 to 7 points. Kick out taken quickly over there towards Sasha Byrne. Byrne from, or Niamh Coleman, I should say, Niamh Coleman. Feeds it inside. Ball picked up there again. Dervla Gallagher doing well. Gallagher's fouled. Free will go the way. So substitute now on the Tyrone team sees the aforementioned Sasha Byrne coming onto the field of play. Byrne from the Nahi Iron Club gives the slip to the linesperson, and soon she'll be on the field of play as Jane Lyons strides out for the Tyrone girls. Ooh, left a lot of work there for Emma Jane Gerwin. The ball was intercepted, fed forward looking for Blahy, or for Amy Mackin. Mackin slips it inside, picked up there by her sister Blahy. Ball close to the sideline, still Mackin going, chips it across, and now it's tipped into the back of the net by Niamh Reel. But again, all the hard work done there by Amy Mackin, and then intelligently to get down to pick the ball up. So she chipped it over to the on-running Niamh Reel, and Niamh Reel becomes the 5th different goal scorer for on this Armagh side in this game. So Niamh Reel with a goal, Amy Mackin with a goal, Blahy Mackin with a goal, and of course then Aoife McCoy and Catherine Marley also with goals to their names. So 5 goals and 6 points to 7 points. So Nicola Rafferty off the field of play for Tyrone. Ball fed forward, looking for Rafferty. Can she finish? Oh, what a goal from Grania Rafferty. Absolutely brilliant goal from Rafferty. Cool, calm and collected finish there from Grania Rafferty. It was a difficult ball to take. She watched it all the way, fielded the ball, and then delicately chipped the ball over the goalkeeper. It's raining goals here in Derry McCash. That's the 6th goal of the game. 5-6 plays, 1-7 at this stage, and Tyrone come again. Oh, heavy challenge there that the referee will want to stop play and have a word with Is it Niamh Marley? Yeah, I think it's Niamh Marley that the referee will be having a word with, and Niamh may well be the second player to pick up a yellow card in this game. A lot of writing being done there by Gavin Finnegan and indicating what the foul was. And now the colour of the card will be revealed, and the colour is yellow. So, yellow card. So, Niamh Marley. As the kick is taken, but too quickly for the referee. So, first of all, he has to wait for Niamh Marley to make her way off the pitch. So she'll be in the sin bin now. 9 minutes played in the second half, so it'll be the 19th minute before she comes back on, as Ciara Munro from the Carrickmore Club comes on the field of play, and back it goes now. Coming off is Jane Lyons. So Jane Lyons is replaced by Ciara Munro. Both sides ringing the changes as Niamh O'Neill steadies down for this kick. She had a practice a moment ago, and that one went between the posts, and it does so on this occasion. That's her 5th point of this game. Niamh O'Neill from the Spernogue Club means it's 1-8 to 5-6. Again, Armagh get their kick out of the way. Too long on that occasion by Niamh Coleman. Free will be taken now by Aoibhinn McHugh. McHugh takes it short. 5-6 to 1-8. Ball through the hands again. McHugh from the Iron Club gives it off there to Emma-Jane Gerwin. Gerwin feeds it into O'Neill. O'Neill turns on the left foot. We have two wonderful left-footed kickers in this game, Niamh O'Neill and Amy Mackin. On that occasion, O'Neill's shot drifts to the left-hand side and drifts wide. Second wide in the second half brings Tyrone's tally to 4 in the game, as Anna Carr looks up and delivers her kick. Finds who she was looking for. That's Blahim Mackin. Mackin, brilliant ball to Aoife McCoy. McCoy feeds it down inside. Strong play now from Grania Boylan. Boylan making her debut from the Kalivi Club. Pops the ball over the bar. Super score from Grania Boylan. Well, she'll be happy with that on her debut. That's a super score from Grania Boylan. Done well out in front. Turned onto her right foot, and then from a fair distance popped that ball over the bar very, very comfortably. Fine score from the young Kalivi girl. 5-7 is 22. 22 plays 11. Double scores here. So we have 11 points between the sides, and we have 11 minutes played in the second half. Another couple of substitutes looking to come on to the Armagh side. I see Megan McCann over there warming up. So too Aoife Lennon, the returning Aoife Lennon. Wonderful footballer Aoife Lennon from the Armagh Harps side. Tyrone win possession of the ball. Dervla Gallagher wins possession. Gets it over here now towards Niamh Hughes. Hughes going through the middle again. Brilliant strong running from Niamh Hughes. Was she fouled? Referee says yes. Screaming for it is Grania Rafferty. Looking for it inside, but the referee not happy with where it was taken from. Well, he's brought it back. No advantage being played on that occasion. So Niamh O'Neill will have the responsibility of having a go from the edge of the D. Kevin McChrystal having a word with Emma Hegarty, vice captain of the team is Emma Hegarty. So Niamh O'Neill steadies down, kicks it, but it goes to the right hand side and goes wide. So the advantage that had accrued was brought back because the ball wasn't kicked from the right place, and therefore the free was taken and didn't materialise in a score. Loose ball, breaks. Oh, great pick up there by Fionnuala McKenna, or by the corner forward Amy Mackin, I should say. Brilliant piece of skill by Mackin. battling hard again for it is Niamh Reel. She's had a terrific game, and in the second half she's been rewarded for all her hard work by scoring a goal and a point. Referee indicates that that's a throw ball, I think. Yeah. So ball fell forward, looking there for Niamh O'Neill. Niamh O'Neill taking on there Clodagh McCambridge. Good battle between O'Neill and McCambridge. Back it goes to Emma Haggerty. Haggerty looks up, kicks it in, but not a good effort from Haggerty. That drops short. And Anna Carr is able to clear her lines with comfort. Ball now in the hands of Niamh Coleman. Coleman back into, not the best ball there, to Grace Ferguson, and Tyrone are able to turn that one over. Ball in the hands now of Grania Rafferty. Rafferty got a goal and a couple of points in this game, gives it to McCann. McCann still going through. Oh, McCann got caught in two minds, I think. Wasn't quite sure what to do with it on that occasion. The girl making her debut here. And the ball drifts harmlessly to the right hand side and wide. But that was an opportunity. Had the opportunity to bring it forward a few more metres and maybe go for the goals, but then maybe got caught in two minds because there was a couple of Tyrone players to her left looking and calling out for the ball to be played over. So Sinead McVeigh, Anna Carr with the kick out. Well picked up on this occasion by the Tyrone girls. Dervla Gallagher working hard. Gallagher still in possession. Gallagher, this time the advantage again be played by the referee. No advantage accruing, so therefore the free will go the way of the Tyrone girls, and Niamh O'Neill will have another opportunity. More or less the same position as where the last kick that she took, which went wide, is going to be taken from. Two substitutes that have been warming up that I mentioned a few moments ago. But O'Neill's going to take this kick first and foremost. Has kicked 5 in the game so far. This one a little bit closer. Kicks it left footed, but it's tailed off again to the right hand side and gone wide. 5 wides in the second half for Tyrone, as the substitutes are now being introduced. Well, we're going to have the water break. So 15 minutes and 50 seconds played in this second half of this game. There are a couple of changes on the Armagh team as this water break takes place. So the tail of the tape is all about goals, and Armagh have scored 5 of them in this game, and Tyrone have just registered the one. They've scored 1-8, and Armagh 5-7, 5 different goal scorers. Aoife McCoy and Catherine Marley in the first minute of the game, a goal apiece. Then Amy Mackin from the penalty spot in the the 9th minute was goal number 3, and Blahain Mackin with the 4th goal, and then of course with that goal from Niamh Reel to leave it 5-6. So looks like number 10 for Armagh, that is Catherine Marley. Looks like Catherine Marley and 27, who is Aoife McCoy, are the two girls that are going to be making their way off. And Maggie McCann, yeah, number 17 there, struggling with a bit of an ankle problem, but so number 24 as well is Aoife Lennon. Brilliant player, Aoife Lennon, back in an Armagh shirt. Armagh crowd, good crowd gathered in here in Derry McCash, enjoying this goal scoring feast from the Orchard girls. As we put the watch back on again, and we have 14 minutes to play. As Tyrone win that ball, back down again. Grace Ferguson reads the game really, really well. Gives it inside there to Fionnuala McKenna. McKenna has support from Sarah Marley if need be. Eventually comes to Marley. Marley drops it at the first attempt. Looking for it here is Aoife Lennon. Lennon fists it forward there to Kate Toe. Toe takes on our marker. Strong tackle, but Toe does well. Good ball inside now for Aoife Lennon. Lennon looks up, threads a ball in. Will the goalkeeper make it? The goalkeeper does really, really well on that occasion. Yet again, Sinead McVeigh. She'll be pleased with her debut. She's conceded 5 goals, but you know, she's made some wonderful saves, and her reading of the game has been very good. Her kick-outs has been good. As she lines up this free. Of course, playing for the Moortown club. They were crowned junior champions in Tyrone in 2021. Strong run, good tackle there from Mackin, but Tyrone managed to retrieve the ball. Ball fed forward again, back it goes to Niamh Hughes. She has been excellent, good ball inside as well. Ball skates past Grania Rafferty and eventually goes back to the Armagh goalkeeper, that's Anna Carr. She gets it out to the Shane O'Neill girl, that's Blahi Mackin. Mackin feeds it forward there, looking for support over on the far side. Ball went out over the sideline, so it'll be a line ball for Tyrone, taken quickly there into the hands of Emma Jane Gervin. Gervin fists the ball forward. Eventually gives it back to Emma Brennan. Brennan through the middle again, back inside to Dervla Goller. Goller flicks it in, there's a great move into Avi McHugh. Can McHugh finish? Closed down by a number of players, feeds it off. Opportunity still presents itself. Great save. The referee allows play to continue. The opportunity there for Grania Rafferty. Got the shot away, but Anna Carr, just like Sinead McVeigh in the Tyrone nets, done really, really well. Good save by Carr, saved her team, conceding the second goal. And now Mackin goes, puts down the burner, still Mackin from distance, floats the ball inside, been watched by the goalkeeper. Good safe hands again from Sinead McVeigh, clears her lines, gets it to Emma Jane Gervin. Gervin back deep in her own defence, needs support. Gervin, good ball inside, good run there from Emma Mulgrew. Mulgrew does well, picks it up, looks up, solos the ball, does well, still going as the Kalisha girl. Mulgrew, good ball inside, looking there for Shasha Byrne. Byrne takes on our marker Sarah Marley, still Byrne going, still Byrne. Did she carry too long? No, referee says that she was being fouled, so therefore the free will go the way of the Tyrone girls. And of course, coming on the field now will be Niamh Marley, who has got the yellow card in the 9th minute, and it'll be time for her to come back on in a few moments as Tyrone introduce another substitute. That's Caitlin Kelly from the Kelly Claher club. So Kelly comes onto the field of play. Meanwhile, Niamh O'Neill steadies down over on the far side, left footed kick, and she pops it over the bar. Yeah, good score from Niamh O'Neill. That's her 6th of the game. Reduces the gap to 1-9, just 12 points, to 5-7 is 22. So 10-point game. Tyrone have tried their utmost to keep on the coattails of Armagh. It hasn't been easy. The goals have rained in for the Orchard girls, and that has kept them comfortably ahead. So number 22 comes off the field of play. That's Colleen McCann. As Tyrone come forward again. Ball fed across now towards Emma Mulgrew. Mulgrew back to Emma Jane Gervin. Gervin does well, takes on our marker. Our marker is Kate Toe, still Gervin going. Strong run, needs support. Oh, referee judges that she carried the ball too far. So 20 minutes played. Ball fed forward. Strong running again here now from the Armagh girls. Back it goes in the hands of Fionnuala McKenna. Floats the ball in, but it's gone to the left-hand side and gone wide. First wide the second half for Armagh. 4 wides in total. Tyrone have hit 5 in the second and 2 in the first. Total of 7. As Sinead McVeigh lines up this kick out. Gets good distance on it, but a lot of height. Difficult one for Emma McGrew, but McGrew does really, really well. She was under severe pressure there from Lauren Rush, but done well. One possession, clearer lines. Tyrone will be encouraged by this second half performance. Ball fed forward, picked up now again, this time by Sasha Byrne. Byrne takes on her marker, still Byrne, needs support, lays it off. Opportunity now for the latest substitute, that's Caitlin Kelly, back in. Intricate through the hands to Rafferty, back to Kelly. Kelly threads a good ball into space. Opportunity still presents itself for Avi McHugh. McHugh from Mahyarn gets the shot away, but it's gone to the right hand side. Probably should have recycled. Came back out the field, worked it into a better scoring position, but Avi McHugh fancied her chances from there, but it went to the right hand side and went wide, 6 wide of the game. Tyrone warming up, another substitute down there. See Sarah Louise Freeney from the Barra Red Knights Club warming up. That'll be a debut for Sarah Louise if she gets on this afternoon. As Armagh in control of this game, leading by 10 points, have possession with Niamh Marley. Through it goes to Kate Toe. Toe has been fouled there by Derva Goller. Referee tried to play the advantage but didn't accrue, so brought the ball back for the free. 5-7 to 1-9. nearly 23 minutes played. Quick kick taken there by Blahim Mackin. Inside it goes. Armagh retain possession. Goes to Niamh, slips, goes to ground. Has support there. Crossfield ball's on. Over towards Niamh Coleman. Coleman from the Clonairon Club. Lays it off there. Now towards Kate Toe. Toe lays it inside. Good football through the hands to Mackin. This will be a wonderful score. If it goes over, back off the upright and over the bar. It goes. Wonderful score. Through the hands. Very, very quickly. Into the shooter. The shooter is Amy Mackin. Mackin pops it over the bar. A goal and 3 for Amy Mackin. 5 goals and 8 for Armagh. Excellent score from the Shane O'Neill's girl. 23 minutes played in this Division 2A encounter. Lidl Ladies National Football League coming to you live from Derry McCash. Ball fed down there, picked up by Sasha Byrne. Byrne gives it inside there looking for Niamh O'Neill, but well defended there again by Clodagh McCambridge. She is a rock at the heart of that Armagh defence, it has to be said. Clodagh McCambridge, an experienced player. Brother of Barry McCambridge, of course, brilliant Clonairon player. Clodagh McCambridge, an all-star in 2020, showing all those qualities this afternoon. As Armagh win the free, back it goes to Grace Ferguson. Ferguson looks up, threads the ball over now towards Niamh Coleman. Niamh looks up, good ball into space. Well won there by Mackin. Mackin's first thought is to feed it inside, but well defended on that occasion. Ball doesn't break favourably for the Tyrone girl. It breaks favourably for Aoife Lennon. Lennon goes for the post, but Lennon's shot goes to the right hand side and goes wide. As more substitutions. Number 18's coming on. One is Shauna Gray from Drummond T, an experienced player, coming on the Armagh side, and coming off is Emma Hegarty for Tyrone, and Hegarty is replaced by Sarah Louise Freeney. So Sarah Louise making her debut. Coming off there for Armagh is Sarah Marley. So Sarah replaced by number 18, Shauna Gray. So most of the changes made at this juncture. We're down to the last 5 minutes of the game. The kick out is won by the Armagh girls, and it goes to Amy Mackin. Mackin fancies this one, but snatched at it a little, and therefore it goes to the right hand side and goes wide. 5-8 is 23 points to 12. 11-point game. Referee wants a word about where the kick out should be taken from. This time Sinead McVeigh has been penalised for where the kick out was taken from. So, well, she's still holding tight to the ball. Eventually has to release it, so it'll be a free. Free to Amy Mackin. Mackin pops it over the bar. So Amy Mackin brings her tally to 1 goal and 5. Ball breaks loose. 26 minutes played in the second half. Armagh coming in search of more scores in the hands of Blahi Mackin. Mackin, the sister scored a point a moment ago, floats it in, but gone to the left and gone wide. 5-9 to 1-9. Well, it's a much used cliche that goals wins games, but on this occasion it's very, very true. Because those goals that the Armagh girls have been able to rattle in have certainly made a huge difference, or have made the difference in this game. As Tyrone come again with the hard working Niamh Hughes. She's been terrific, but Tyrone have a tendency to bring the ball down the middle, and Armagh have cottoned on to that, and they have placed their players in the centre, which has made it very difficult for the Tyrone girls to penetrate. Dervla Goller and Niamh Hughes have brought the ball into the centre a number of times and have been turned over. So a number of substitutions coming on for Armagh. Emily Drews, Frances Quinn, or two of them. Fionnuala McKenna and Kate Toe making their way off. Frances Quinn from Killeavy. Also Tierna Grimes making her way off. So Ronan Murphy, the manager of Armagh, ringing the changes. The ball is floated in now. Again, Clodagh McCambridge does well, gets her hand on it, does better, bends, picks it up, and gets Armagh moving again. Through the hands to Niamh Marley. Marley, 45 metres out, ball fed forward. Marley, late challenge on Marley there as she played the ball, and the referee was bringing it back. Wants to have a word with Niamh Hughes by the looks of things. Niamh rather reluctant to go back and talk to the referee, but he summoned her over. Just a word in her ear more than anything else by the looks of things. 5-9 to 1-9. Niamh O'Neill floats the ball in, not a good ball. And Armagh are able to come out strong in possession. Emily Drews just on the field of play. Drews carried the ball too long. Armagh Harps girl. The free will go the way of Tyrone. These two teams played, of course, last year in the opening league game. There was just 1 point between the sides in a pulsating game. 3-11 to 3-10. There go Tyrone through the centre again. Need a little bit more width to their game as Emma Brennan feeds it in. This time there's a foul. The referee spots a foul there on Caitlin Kelly. So the free will go the way of the Armagh girls, or the Tyrone girls I should say, as Maeve Ferguson from Ballyhagan comes on the field of play. Meanwhile, Caitlin Kelly steadies down. Take the kick, but the substitution has to be made first. So Maeve Ferguson on. Coming off is Grace, and she had a terrific game. Grace Ferguson, she's had a super game, played really, really well. One of Armagh's top players on the day, defended really, really well on numerous occasions. As the ball is tipped over the bar there by Caitlin Kelly, registers a point. Sometimes the the forwards will get their names in the headlines on days like this when there's plenty of goals, but I would certainly be putting Grace Ferguson high up the headlines for her performance in this game. Ball kicked out over the far sideline. Line ball for Tyrone. We're in the dying embers of this game. 31 minutes played. Another minute or so. We'll hear the full-time whistle. 5-9 to 110. Niamh Hughes still working hard. The Dungannon girl still going. The referee puts up his hand. There will be an advantage. And this will be an opportunity for Niamh O'Neill to come over and register another score for the Tyrone girls. She's kicked 6 in the game to date. Hammers it, well, going for the goal on that occasion, but hammers it to the right hand side and hammers it wide. 32.5 minutes played. Referee Gavin Finnegan looking at his watch. This could be the last kick of the game. It is the last kick of the game. It's a victory for the Orchard girls. They have won this one pretty comfortably, it has to be said, particularly on the scoreboard. 5-9 to 110 in wonderful surroundings here in Derrymacash. Wonderful facility. The ground playing really, really well from this time of the year. It looks resplendent. The Armagh girls were resplendent in their performance. They notched 5 goals throughout the game, and that was the significant factor. 5 different goal scores, and the 2 goals that came in the opening minute from Aoife McCoy and Catherine Marley, that was followed up by 2 further goals in the first half from Amy Mackin and her sister Blochin. That meant that Armagh went in at half time leading 4-5 to 6 points, and then in the second half Tyrone played really well, played enterprising football, never let the head go down, got a goal of their own from Grania Rafferty, but Niamh Reel also got a goal for the Armagh girls, and Amy Mackin, as usual, finished with top scorer in the game with a goal and 5, whereas Niamh O'Neill, she had 6 points for the Tyrone girls, the majority of those from the dead ball kicks. So it's Armagh that get their Division 2A National Football League campaign off to a winning start. They will, I'm sure, have tougher tests ahead, but this is a young and experimental Tyrone team. A lot of new faces, a lot of debutants today. Tyrone will know that there's improvements to be made, but they will be pleased with how they continued to fight right to the final whistle in this game. As for Armagh, they will be pleased to get off the mark with a comprehensive victory. So with a final score here in this Division 2A National Football League game in Derrymacash, it's a victory for the home side on a final score of Armagh 5 goals and 9 points, Tyrone 1 goal and 10. Wherever you were in the world watching this broadcast, we hope you enjoyed it, and until we meet again, it's slán go fóill.